You alright lads, this is the Geordie Jedi here. Italy 2, England 1. Absolute bullshit. You know, the ref made some dubious decisions. There was a couple of penalties that could have went our way. One penalty that could have went their way as well, fair enough. We played well enough for the win. To be honest, we had the better chances, we had more shots. You know, it just didn't happen. We just made stupid mistakes. Right, you know, I had quite a few chances. There was a Sterling effort. Sturridge had a pretty good game. Sterling had a brilliant game. You know, Rooney had a terrible game, apart from the assist he gets eventually. But anyways, going up on the left wing, our left wing was an absolute shambles. Rooney just would not defend, and then Baines wouldn't step back to defend properly when Rooney went forward. You know, everybody was saying that, the commentators were saying this, it was all messed up. They weren't, you know, he wasn't doing the jobs. The pair of them, they weren't compensating for each other's idiocy. Now, ended half time 1-1. Comes in from a corner from the Italy point of view. You know, ends up a bit of clever play, falls to Pirlo, who ends up letting it go to Marchisio, who had acres of space. This was a stupid mistake. This could have been stopped. Sunday League teams stop this kind of shite from happening. But it happened. We got screwed over just because of England's idiocy, you know. You should have been watching Marchisio. This is the kind of thing he does in Serie A. So, went in. Good shot, in fairness. Right in the corner. There wasn't much Hart could do about it. Went through two England players' legs again. It was a good shot, but it was easily stoppable. Then, England's goal. Full belt fell to Sterling, slightly on the counter-attack. Fell to Sterling. He saw Rooney making a very good run. Passed it with an inch-perfect ball. I mean, it was an amazing ball to get through to Rooney. Got to Rooney. You know, the number of times Rooney apparently had a first touch of the game was amazing throughout this game. So Rooney's apparent first touch of the game. Crossed the ball into Sturridge. Brilliant cross. You know, Sturridge put it away as he's been doing all season. It was pretty much stereotypical of what Sturridge has been doing all season. You know, 1-1 we were thrilled. You know, we're not going into the World Cup with much expectations. We're not looking for brilliance. But, you know, we're expecting good performances. And in fairness, we got a really good performance today. Half time. No substitutions apart from, well, in a sense, Welbeck swapping with Rooney. Now, my thought, this meant that Welbeck was going to go onto the left wing. He was going to back up Baines. Did it happen? No. Started off well. Good bit of play. You know, we looked the better side. Had a decent shot, but nothing serious. Italy on the counter-attack. Welbeck was just in no man's land. He was right in the middle, nowhere near where he was meant to be. Went to the right wing, Italy's right wing, and they did what they've been doing all season. All game, rather, sorry. Passing it forward. Brilliant cross into Dinosaur to Mario Balotelli. Now, Glenn Johnson had run in to follow one of the Italian players' runs. Cahill thought, oh well, you know, I can try to stop Balotelli, but surely my fullback's there. He wasn't, he was chasing someone else. So, you know, two players at fault. Welbeck for not helping stop the cross in the first place. Glenn Johnson shouldn't have tracked the run. You know, screwed up. After that, it was pretty much all England way. You know, we just get shot after shot. Italy did have a couple of chances, set pieces again, free kicks now and again. But England was somewhat in charge. We were the dangerous ones. Now Italy just kept passing the ball. There were so many Olays. This kind of game, this kind of way of playing the game really pisses me off. I hate it when they just pass it around. This is why I love Newcastle, how they play today. When they got the ball, they were dangerous with it. They didn't just pass it next to the person next to it just because it was safe, just because it was easy. No, they went for dangerous. Ross Barkley came on, he did exactly that. Now, you could say the pitch was dodgy. There were a couple of instances. For example, a corner taken by Rooney just skewed off it. Now, you thought this was a crap corner, but if you listened, you could hear the just weird clump thud of the bad ground, which caused that. Possibly, you know, I don't take corners regularly, but it's, you know, it sounded weird. It sounded more like it wasn't his fault. There was also a very good chance for Rooney. When it came to him, acres of space, turned round, shot just wide of the post, and you're just thinking, what the fuck are you doing? You know, this is Wayne Rooney. This is at least 2 years ago, one of the considered, you know, among the best in the world, within reason. Certainly one of the best in the Premier League, and this guy missed completely with space. Anyways, Costa Rica won 3-1 against Uruguay. This means that our loss isn't really necessarily a big, massive deal. It does mean that if Uruguay beat us on, I think, Monday or Tuesday, one or the other, then it means we're in real trouble, because all three teams will have 3 points more than us at least. So we've got to at least stop Uruguay from doing anything. Anyways, overall we're putting a really good performance. We should do well against Uruguay. They have 2 good strikers and a decent centre back, and that's about it. Apart from, as far as world class, world beaters go. Look forward to the next game. It's been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you want, it really helps. Subscribe if you want. May the force be with you.